Ever feel like you recharge by being alone, or prefer a quiet night in over a large social gathering? Well, you might just be an introvert. Today we're going to dispel some myths about introverts and shine a light on their unique qualities. Being an introvert isn't a flaw, it's just a different way of experiencing the world. So if you've ever wondered why you feel the way you do, you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we dive into the top 10 signs that you might be an introvert. Sign number 1, you enjoy your alone time. Alone time isn't a luxury for introverts, it's a necessity. It's the time to recharge, to reflect, to dive deep into the ocean of their thoughts. It's the time when they can be themselves, without any masks, without any pretense. For introverts, solitude isn't synonymous with loneliness. On the contrary, it's a state of blissful self-awareness, a space where they can breathe freely, think clearly, and feel deeply. It's their sanctuary, their safe haven, their solace. They might spend this time reading a book, listening to music, painting, or simply sitting still, lost in thought. It's not about what they do, it's about how they feel, calm, relaxed, and at peace with themselves. It's about shutting out the noise of the world and tuning into the music of their own soul. So, if you prefer solitude to crowded parties, you might just be an introvert. Sign number 2, small talk isn't your thing. Now, this isn't to say that introverts are antisocial. Far from it. It's just that, when it comes to conversation, they often prefer depth over breadth. You see, small talk, the kind that revolves around the weather or the latest celebrity gossip, can feel superficial to an introvert. It's like wading in a kiddie pool when they'd rather be diving into the deep end. For introverts, a meaningful conversation is one that goes beyond the surface, that explores ideas, dreams, fears, and experiences. They thrive on connection, on understanding, on shared insights. They relish the chance to delve into another person's world, to see things from a different perspective. They yearn for the kind of dialogue that leaves them feeling enriched, enlightened, and yes, even energized. Sign number 3, you're detail-oriented. Introverts have a unique knack for noticing the small things, the little details that others may overlook. This is because introverts tend to process information deeply. They take in the world around them, absorbing the details, the nuances, the subtle shifts and changes that others might not catch. This meticulous observation can extend to all areas of life, from a conversation with a friend to the intricate details of a piece of art. It's not just about noticing these details, but also about understanding and appreciating them. This depth of perception is a hallmark of introversion. It allows introverts to see the world in a rich, nuanced way that others may miss. So if you find yourself constantly catching the little things, the minor details, the subtle shifts that others overlook, this could be a sign you're an introvert. Sign number 4, you think before you speak. It's not that you're shy or lacking an opinion. Quite the contrary, your mind is always brimming with thoughts, ideas, and perspectives. It's just that, as an introvert, you prefer to sift through your thoughts, filter them, process them, and then articulate them. It's like preparing a well-cooked meal before serving it to others. In a world that often rewards quick responses, this might seem like a disadvantage, but in reality, it's a strength. Your words carry weight because they're thoughtful and well-considered. You don't just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. Instead, you take your time to ensure what you're about to say is meaningful, accurate, and worth sharing. The beauty of this trait is that it often results in you saying less but conveying more. So, if you're more of a thinker than a talker, you might be an introvert. Sign number 5, you're a good listener. One of the hallmarks of introverts is their exceptional listening skills. Unlike extroverts who tend to dominate conversations, introverts are often content to sit back, absorb, and process information. They take the time to truly understand and contemplate what is being said, rather than simply waiting for their turn to speak. This ability to listen, to really hear, makes them invaluable friends, partners, and colleagues. Introverts by nature are internal processors, meaning they prefer to think things through before voicing their thoughts or opinions. This internal processing makes them attentive and considerate listeners who can offer thoughtful responses and insights. Being a good listener is about more than just hearing the words spoken. It's about understanding the underlying emotions, intentions, and nuances. So, if you often find yourself listening more than speaking, this could be a sign you're an introvert. Sign number 6, you're self-aware. One of the hallmarks of introverts is their deep sense of self-awareness. While some might see the world externally, introverts are often focused inward, exploring their own feelings, thoughts, and reactions. This introspective nature allows them to understand themselves on a profound level. They're aware of their strengths, their weaknesses, their likes and dislikes. They're not afraid to confront their feelings, even if they're complex or uncomfortable. This self-awareness can make introverts highly empathetic, as they can often understand and relate to the emotions of others. But remember, self-awareness isn't just about understanding your feelings. It's about understanding how you fit into the world around you. It's about recognizing your impact on others and the world at large. It's about knowing your worth and embracing your uniqueness. So if you find yourself deeply in tune with your inner world, embracing your strengths and acknowledging your weaknesses, you may be an introvert. If you're deeply in tune with yourself, you may be an introvert. Sign number 7, you're independent. Independence is a characteristic often associated with introverts. It's not that they don't appreciate the companionship and support of others, it's just that they prefer to rely on themselves. They enjoy the freedom and control that comes with being self-reliant. Introverts often take pride in their ability to solve problems on their own. They value their personal space and time, using it to recharge, reflect, and cultivate their interests. This sense of independence also extends to their thoughts and ideas. Introverts are not easily swayed by the crowd. They form their own opinions and stick to them, even if they go against popular belief. This independent streak also means they're comfortable being alone, not in a lonely sense, but in a fulfilling, self-sufficient way. They find joy in their own company, exploring their own minds, and engaging in solo activities. If you pride yourself on your independence, this could be a sign you're an introvert. Sign number 8, you're a deep thinker. This is a hallmark of many introverts. You see, introverts often have a rich, vibrant inner world. They are the thought leaders, the philosophers, the poets, and the scientists who delve deep into the mysteries of existence. They don't just skim the surface of life, they plunge into its depths. They question everything, pondering the whys and the hows of the world around them. Introverts are often drawn to introspection, the process of self-examination, of looking inward to understand themselves and their place in the world. They are not content with surface-level understanding. They crave deep, meaningful insights. They are the ones who can sit in silence, lost in their thoughts, completely unaware of the passage of time. Deep thinking is not just a hobby for introverts, it's a way of life. If you often find yourself lost in thought, you might be an introvert. Sign number 9, you prefer writing over speaking. It's not that introverts are necessarily shy or afraid of social interaction. It's just that they often find it easier and more fulfilling to express themselves in writing. Writing allows introverts to carefully craft their thoughts and ideas, providing them the time and space to delve deep into their inner world. When introverts write, they can ponder over each word, each sentence, ensuring that what they are saying truly reflects what they are thinking or feeling. Unlike in conversation, where the pace can be fast and unyielding, writing provides a refuge, a place where introverts can truly shine. Writing also allows for solitude, a cherished state for many introverts. It's a solitary act that lets them articulate their thoughts without the pressure of immediate responses or interruptions. So, if you find yourself gravitating towards writing as a form of expression, if you feel more at home in the quiet corners of a library than in the bustling hubbub of a party, if you feel more comfortable expressing yourself in writing, this could be a sign you're an introvert. Sign number 10, you feel drained after social events. It's not that you don't enjoy parties, meetups, or gatherings. You might actually relish the chance to connect with others, share stories, and even laugh out loud. But here's the thing. After the event, you often find yourself feeling wiped out, needing to recharge. You see, for introverts, socializing is like running a marathon. It demands energy, focus, and emotional stamina. After an intense run, even the best athletes need time to rest and recover. It's no different for introverts. You might find solace in a good book, a long walk, or simply sitting in silence, letting your mind wander freely. This isn't about being antisocial or disliking people. It's about understanding your energy flow, knowing when it's time to retreat and recharge. So, if social gatherings leave you feeling exhausted, yearning for some quiet downtime, there's a good chance you're an introvert. So, there you have it, the top 10 signs you might be an introvert. From relishing solitude, avoiding small talk, to feeling drained after social events, these traits paint a picture of a thoughtful, detail-oriented, and self-aware individual. Being an introvert is far from a negative trait. Rather, it's a testament to your unique way of interacting with the world. Remember, everyone is unique, and being an introvert just means you interact with the world in your own special way. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.